Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your September 2024 Tarot and Oracle reading, starting with Oracle. And if you guys would like for me to pray for you, send you my good juju, say hi in the comments section. That way I've got something that represents your energy that I can focus on, and that's always an offer out there. And you guys, thank you so much for all your support and all the cool things that you say. I love all my Sagittarian friends. Y'all are fiery, and you guys, they always say that Geminis have the gift of gab, which I wouldn't disagree with, but I would certainly say that Sagittarians are creative with it. Okay, so I love you all. Asking Oracle, what do my Sagittarians need to know? What's going to benefit their highest good? September 2024, please make it clear. I remove myself out of the reading and place myself into only the role as the interpreter. No ego here. We're going to only take the cards that fly out for you. That's how I take my big ego out of it. We're all human, right? We all have that. Here's the message of the Heron. This is the Divine Feather Messenger deck, in case you guys want to buy a pack yourself. Heron says, let go of convention and follow your own unique path. And then we have the message, the power to heal the earth is within you. So whatever I'm going to broadly stretch that meaning out. So what you're working on, your hopes, your dreams, your passion, your career, whatever it is that you're passionate about, has wide affecting, I want to say ramifications. You can really affect people with this, and to believe in it is huge. So it's the power to heal the earth. It can be your community. What is the earth to you? What is this area that you're focused on? So it does exist within you, and to believe in that. And, we all come to tarot readings hoping for positivity and light and sometimes a pep talk. And that's exactly what that sounds like. But take it to heart. Letting go of convention. It'll be really interesting to see if you get the Hierophant card upside down. Let's see what the cards have for you. What's Sagittarius up to in September? If you can, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Only 10% of my viewers that return are subscribed. So please subscribe. One falling in my lap. It's the Devil card upside down, right on. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Cups, leaving something that doesn't serve you any longer. We got the Devil card upside down, the Knight of Swords card upside down. And I'll explain these in just a moment. We're going to give you an idea of where this reading is going so that I can make the best of your time and not waste it. And then we'll unpack the cards. I will say this disclaimer, you guys are in charge. Tarot is but a vehicle to explore yourself spiritually and psychologically. If it's not serving you, cast it away. We start with the Hanged Man energy. So this is Piscean ruled. This card really talks about, unfortunately, I got to say the big P word and say patience. There's something, you're gaining an insight, a valuable perspective or insight right now. And it might be taking its sweet time. It comes usually with a bit of a sacrifice. But the reason why these things happen in our lives, like these hangman moments, is that what you are learning from this moment now, for some reason, is going to help you greatly later. And this is symbolized by this person hanging upside down on the branch, literally getting a different view. So then we have the Knight of Cups. This looks really fascinating. This is a messenger. All the knights are coming towards you with a message. This one in particular fills you up emotionally. So it could be a relationship or it could be something creative. We'll unpack that in a moment. We have the Ten of Cups, a really positive card right in the center of your reading. This is really happy, kind of the end of a chapter that you're going towards. So this is being in alignment with peace and with harmony. This doesn't mean that you have to wait around for the end of your life for this to happen. This is not 20 years from now. This is really kind of just those moments in life where you're like, I've reached a good point here. I've put a lot of work in, or I've really was hoping that a moment would arrive like this, So this is Ten of Cups. You are getting into alignment, being loved and supported. This is peace and harmony and happiness. And then we have Ace of Wands. This is An ace is a gift basically from the universe landing in your lap. So this in particular is going to be around enthusiasm, something that sparks passion for you. It could be a project. If this turns out to be a career reading for you guys, if this turns out to be a relationship reading, this would be lust. Okay. So for Knight of Swords coming up next, it's upside down. This talks about possibly messages. If they're coming through, it could be kind of reckless or opinionated, maybe thinking without talking without thinking. There could be a recklessness to this type of communication. And this could have happened to you recently. Yeah, it seems like this is an opinionated type of speech. And then we've got the Devil upside down. This is breaking these chains, the illusion that you're either addicted to something, or in most cases, just a behavioral pattern in our lives of stuckness, a feeling that we can't get away from something, whether it's a pattern of behavior or an addiction, but it feels negative, right? And we all have those moments, right? Whether we're in a relationship with someone who are like, God, I just can't seem to break up with them, or where we have a relationship behavioral pattern with a boss, what have you. I'm just giving you examples, but let's unpack these. And it just generally speaking, it looks like there's some really interesting things coming towards you that might be happy surprises. There's a lot of energy to your reading, and it's about getting into alignment. You are getting into alignment in a really fun way with support and happiness. And before I say any more, because I have to unpack them, let's get some more cards. Hanged Man, please, clarity. Yeah, again, the Two of Wands. So some of you guys have been wanting to travel, to make progress physically, and there's just been delays. That's just some of you guys. But whatever it is, there's like this feeling of like either stop, start, or this delay. Maybe things just feel unclear, and it's like you only have half the plan. Things just don't feel like they've come into alignment to move forward and make progress in this certain area. And again, I want to say, take a moment and give yourself a break here. Don't blame it all on yourself. It's important to know that there's other energies at hand, especially with the Hanged Man here. The Hanged Man is just saying, hey, you've been experiencing delays for a reason. There is some important things for you to look at, or to even could be happening in the background that you're not even sure are happening. And then later on, you'd find out about it. So take a breath and give it some time, and give yourself a pat on the back. Anything else on that with the Hanged Man energy to help out my Saggies? Ten of Wands. Something's coming to a close. Something that could have been paired with obligation or a sense of even duty. There could be really positive things attached to this, like integrity, but you're finishing up a chapter and it's exhausting. And so, yeah, that's big feeling. That feels big. It feels very important, and not to rush it. It's got its own timing, whether you like it or not, unfortunately. It's like you can't move forward. The goal almost feels, it's like you can't see the goalpost exactly, where to aim. It's like you can kind of hazily, I know my metaphors are ridiculous sometimes, but it's like you can kind of hazily see it, but you don't want to aim until you can see it. Dumb metaphor. Darn it, I'm sorry, I already said it. I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry, guys. Dumb metaphor. But Six of Pentacles. You've got something really positive coming towards you. This is a person, it seems like. So this is a person, could even be a water sign, but somebody who's empathic, who's nurturing, who really enjoys making people feel good. They're pretty intuitive. They can be really creative. So they embrace the emotional world rather than get scared by it, so they can be very supportive for you. And they came out with the Six of Pentacles. So there's generosity here. There's kindness. There's rebalancing. There's sharing resources. It's sharing and caring, y'all. That's sharing and caring. Anything else? That feels like such a good energy that I just want to sit in it for a little while. Who is this person for Saggies? Oh, but again, y'all, I'm sorry. But this is really good. It's just progress is slow. They're not coming towards you yet, okay? So progress is slow. But they're there. There's really good stuff there for you guys. Just please be patient. Anything else? The Chariot card, it is moving forward. Oh my God, the contradictions are mad. So you guys, I think up until now, things have been slow. This person has not been coming through for whatever reason. Now, some of you guys may know exactly who I'm talking about, but they're worth the wait, it looks like. There's really a rebalancing that's happening, a reciprocity. And so the Chariot card, in stark contrast to the Knight of Pentacles at the standstill, setbacks, delays, is in the stark contrast. The Chariot card is moving very, very fast. Okay, so 10 of Cups. Now we have that happy, arriving at a very happy place. I'm going to open up a new deck because we've already used a lot of cards. What's this 10 of Cups for my Sagittarians? 10 of Cups. Tell me about this 10 of Cups. Okay. Sorry, boom. The Hermit. The Hermit. Tell me more about the Hermit. The Star card, right on. Page of Pentacles. So I feel that now we're kind of at this new, I get a picture of like a green shoot off of a very new plant. Like we have something new building here. It's important to also be able to adopt the mindset of growth, basically a growth mindset. We've got the Star card and the Hermit card and the growth right in the middle. The Hermit card talks about this quiet place. It's dark night of the soul, right? Going inward and grabbing onto your wisdom. And it's a very quiet card. This is really reassessing your life, getting down to brass tacks. What do you really want in life? This is all coming out in clarity to the 10 of Cups, that really happy place. Well, we can't get into alignment with the things that we want without observing what do we want, right? So that's the Hermit card. And then growth mindset, right? Of the Page of Pentacles. And this could even entail literal growth, literal research, learning things that are new, being humbled by wanting to be taught something, learning about yourself, or even taking a class, just to throw out a couple examples. And then the other side of the sandwich is the Star card. And the Star card is getting your dreams come true, like this is a bridge to hope. This is recovery. This is feeding your soul. This is your prayers being answered. Ace of Wands for my Sagittarians. There's a lot of energy to this. This seems to be a partnership or relationship reading of some sort for you guys. We have the Two of Cups. This is very passionate. All right? So it's very passionate. The Sun card. Y'all, I think you just keep on getting all the happy cards. Something's coming through. You've been waiting. So for my Saggies who've been waiting a long time for love, this is a very good sign. And it looks like you've waited a long time. There was something that you had to put down this burden now, and there was a perspective that required you to go through a process and that process required patience. But this is coming through. Now, what is Knight of Swords all about? What is this Knight of Swords? What is this Knight of Swords? Flipping but not flying. We have let's see how I do with reading this, because I've got the Moon. This Judgment. Oh, y'all, how are you talking to yourself? That, I think, is the Devil card upside down. You're breaking a pattern, possibly. Not possibly. I feel like throw this out if it does not resonate, you guys, but this looks like it's how you talk to yourself. This is a wake-up call. This is big judgment call, right? And then it leads to all these happy cards. But I think that this is something you've been telling yourself, that rigid, opinionated self-talk that is, that sometimes it's not helping, right? And it can come out when it gets triggered somehow. Maybe it was somebody else's voice at some point and you readopted it, because that's what we do as humans. But it might have something to do with your fears or discontentments I don't know why I'm saying discontentments in the past, but I'm just saying it. But there's all this really positive energy attached to it. It's that that wake-up call and this assessment and this self-realization, and it leads to the 9 of Cups, such happiness. It's a total, we have contrasts in your reading. And then we have this Page of Cups, which is like where you least expect it, is this beautiful thing. Yeah. Really interesting. Let's see if when I unpack the Devil upside down, if it clarifies, if it connects to that at all, because I feel like that they're connected. This one floated out. Ah, okay. And for some of you guys, it wasn't self-talk, or it was connected to maybe a mother or an individual that was harsh on you. And there's like this realizing, like, I can detach from this voice, whether it was attached to a person outside of you or not. There's this Justice card. So this is things becoming balanced. This is you freeing yourself of a pattern in life that has not been positive, not been good, and you are successfully freeing yourself. There is collaboration. Some of you guys are getting help from therapists, even tarot readers, people who even share common goals. So that could even be groups, especially if we get the Hierophant, like those, that could be like, you know, a 12-step program. That could be a support group. That could be even church, you know, but this could be a therapist. And it's like you are doing the work. This is a pause in the moment where you release yourself, whatever this pattern has been, that has, sorry for the loud diesel truck behind me. It's like this moment where you assess. There's self-assessment attached to this reading, and it's the key. It actually provides you the keyhole, right? Because you got Hermit energy here, and that is the key. You are the key, and now the assessment is, now you know where that lock is. Now you know where you can twist the key and it can open the door. Because you've got so much positivity that's waiting to come through, and it's like jumping at the bit right here with the Chariot. This person, this love, this happiness, this support, but there's this very unsupportive voice. And some of you, it's inside you, and maybe you adopted it from somebody in your life that had an influence. And for some of you guys, it's a character in your life. But this is where you step in and you nurture yourself with the Queen of Pentacles energy. You know, nobody's going to take care of you better than you. All right. One more card about where we're going. This is against all odds, believing in your convictions and being right. You are right. The King of Swords, no BS, drawing boundaries. This has got an intensity to it. This is, you shall not pass, you shall not trespass. Wow, it's like ironclad, it's protective energy. You've got a lot of protective energy that just came out around you. Yeah, you guys, this is an amazing reading. I hope this was helpful. I'm sending you love and light. Please say hi in the comments if you'd like for me to pray for you, and I'll see you very soon. Take good care. Mwah.